Hello, crafters, and welcome to Spring into Sandown online craft show brought to you by From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft shows. I'm your host, Michelle, creative director at From Picture to Page, which is our scrapbooking, mixed media art, and paper crafting community. And we're so excited that you can join us here for this bonus session on a Sunday afternoon. Now, Spring into Sandown has had a fantastic 3-day of demonstrations and interviews with our talented retailers and some guest artists. So for all the details, head over to our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au where you can see all the sessions. More importantly, you can catch the replays and get in touch with our retailers. And while you're there, make sure you're on our email list so we can send out all the details, and hopefully we'll have our full program for 2022 out really soon. Now, whether you're watching us here live on Facebook or watching a replay on Facebook or YouTube, we would love to know that you're here. So pop in the comments, just like Carol and Sue and Wendy and Debbie have, and say hi, ask any questions, and of course, we will make sure that we come back and answer them. And then we will be doing a wrap-up at the end of this session as well. But first, we are going to spring into Sandown with Natalie May from Natalie May Scrapbooking. Hello, Nat.
Hey, how are you?
We're good. We are springing into Sandown, and luckily with the borders closed between you and us in Melbourne and Adelaide, it is a fantastic way to connect.
Absolutely. You're just an arm's reach away.
We are. So tell us a little bit about Natalie May Scrapbooking and what you've been up to for the last few months.
Well, we have had a massive year here in Adelaide. Thanks to everybody out there in the crafting community. We have been run off our feet and we are absolutely loving it. We've gone from my little home studio, which a lot of you know that I have worked from for the last couple of years, teaching and doing a few little online bits and pieces, to we've moved into a new premises here at Somerton Park in Adelaide. So we currently we're running our online shop from here and working our pants off and loving every minute of it. It's really great.
Excellent. And you're going to tell us about your new release of your own range of stencils.
Yeah. This weekend has been so exciting. In the last couple of years, I have been releasing a couple of my own little products here and there. Just, after 20 years of working in the industry, there's a couple of things that I know that I use all the time, a couple of things that I know that are missing in the market. So we now have our own range of 15 stencils and half a dozen or so stamps. So we are super thrilled about those. Do you want to have a bit of a look at what we have got?
We do. Shall we get you to turn your camera around and then we can jump right in?
Most.
Excellent. So why not get herself ready? Hello to Mary and to Lisa and to Joanne. Thank you all so much for joining us. And I think Natalie is ready to go. So take it away, Natalie.
No.
And there we go. The technology is going to hold on to the end. We'll get there.
So this is a part of our display here in my little shop. There's a great range. So we've got 15 stencils across the top there. And let me just swing around quickly and show you what we have got in the way of stencils. So this is one of our first designs. These are really, really well priced, which is fantastic. Mark Maker's stencil came out first, and we've got branching out. So these are all hand-drawn and just computer designed by me. So we've got quite a range here, and they're a really handy size as well, which is really, really important. Then we've got the pointy leaves, the art alphas, which are super popular, the organic drawn lines. We have got some scattered branches, my lumps, which are just, as you can see, just simple, easy doodles for your page. Mm-hmm. And then in the last couple of weeks, we have released the hexed stencil, which is one that I created especially for my art journal class. So that one came out especially for that, which I'll give you a bit of a sneak of that one in a moment. And then this last few days, we've released double dots, gridlock, and the super popular Nat's scribble. So this is my handwriting in a stencil. So couldn't wait to do that. Now, the other thing is the stamps. We've got a few different stamps. So we've got this one here, which is the Buds of May. We have got my blah, blah, blah stamp, which looks like this. This one has been amazingly popular, keeping it super simple.
Yeah.
And these are hand drawings with some sentiments, It's a good day. I've just re-released this guy here. This one is called the Won't Let You Down stamp, and it's just some simple typewriter script and really, really popular and easy to use on a page. Then these two are from my original designs as well, simple words and mixed media patterns. So it's got some really catchy little phrases here. Trust the timing of your life. Kind words cost nothing. We all make choices, keeping it simple. And then yesterday, these guys came out.
How exciting.
Incredibly. Hand-drawn leaves. So these are my hand-drawn leaves. That's exactly what they are. And I've done a couple of little projects with them too in the last couple of days live on Facebook. And then this one here is the Just Be Kind stamp. So everyone knows how much I love me a colour wheel. So this is right up there. And then I've done something a little risque.
No, surely not.
Yes. Okay, this is my super sweary. Now, you can't see any of the words because they're starred out.
Thank you for that.
I'm going to offend all the people on the first 5 minutes. But it's a sort of stamp that you can grab if you are one who, you think that there's something that you want to put on a page or a project or an art journal page. And I don't need to read them out. They speak to us, but they've got some rude words on them. And I'm okay with that. You don't need to buy it if you don't like it. That's my theory.
And so how do your stamps come, Natalie? You see the beautiful red rubber.
I love red rubber. These are manufactured here in Adelaide, and this is something that I'm really, really proud of. Red rubber manufactured in Adelaide. So they come like this, packaged up, and you do need to cut them. Just like Darkroom do. I do believe Rach does her stamps like this as well.
Yep.
And I've actually got a little tutorial on my Facebook, in my private Facebook group, which is the Natalie May Scrapbooking Crafting Community. Bit of a mouthful, but
such an original, catchy title.
So yeah, there's a bit of a tutorial there on how to cut them, but they're super easy and really, really great. And they're a cling stamp as well.
Oh, you've got the cling on the back. Excellent.
Most definitely, really great to use. So we have, I'll just give you a quick little flick of some of the things that we've been doing. So this is what we did this morning using the leafy stamp. So we did that one live on Facebook this morning.
Lovely. And what were the paints that you used there?
We've got some paper artsy paints here. Okay. So I do love me some paper artsy. And this is the little Dina Wakely craft journal.
Yes,
so
classics. Lovely.
Yeah, some simple doodling, keeping it nice and simple with a touch of that gorgeous gold paint just to give it a pop. Really, really nice. Then yesterday we did a little tutorial using the Catherine Pooler inks, which and the Just Be Kind stamp, which is this one here. And this is going in my little Art by Marlene journal that I've got.
Oh, excellent.
And then I decided may as well do a second layout. As you do. So this is a little one here using the double dots with the Catherine Pooler stencils. So we use them in a couple of different ways on the page and the colour wheel. So plenty of really really innovative ways.
And that, just before you go, how did you do the arrows on that one? The gold arrows.
Oh, look, that's just cracking out some thickers.
Right.
Thickers. These are, I know. And it's actually, here they are right here.
Oh, right.
This is a Vicky Booton set of thickers. So I'm a firm believer of using things like this on my art journal pages that make titles super easy. So the little rainbow there and the dots there from the thickers as well. And then I've got some washi tape in the background here.
Because it looks popped up. I was wondering if it was like a paint pen, but then it just takes forever to dry.
I have no patience for that. No.
That's a great tip.
Than watch paint dry. So so yeah, this is a simple, quick little art journal page that works really, really well. So and then I've got a few little samples here of what you can do with the stencils. Some of the new stencils with acrylic paint, gel plates, all sorts of bits and pieces. That's a little bit of stamping with your stencil, which is just, I forget how amazing that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really, really thrilled with them. Yep, they've come up looking fantastic. Let's just turn that baby around again.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Oh, it's not turning.
Now,
come on. There
we go. Now, were you going to give us a bit of a tour around the shop as well?
I can. Being an online store primarily, we are open here in Somerton Park. We're in like it's a little industrial area, which is great, but we are open from 10 till 3 Monday to Friday and a couple of Saturdays. So we've got this great little shop where everything's up on the walls for you to see. And I'll just do another little flick around with the camera. Sorry, guys.
No, you're right. You do that, and then I'll do that. Yep.
Beautiful. So we have got a great range of paints. So we've got paper arts here across the top. There was a lot more yesterday, I can tell you that much. You guys have been busy shopping. We have got Dina Wakely and Dilutions paints in here. And then we come around to a wall of stamps. Lots of brands of stamps in here. And we've got Lindy's across the floor as well. So we've got lots going on here. Lots of Dina. Lots of different sorts of brands. I try and step away from what everybody else has because there's a few of us around that are doing online stores. So it's nice to step out and do something a little different. And then on here we've got stencils. And because I am a designer for Stencil Girl as well, as part of their design team, we have a huge range of Stencil Girl as well. So I've got maybe 70 or 80 different Stencil Girl designs.
Oh, fantastic.
That's fantastic. And we're coming around to the other side here. We've got another little Adelaide company, Paper Rose, not so little anymore, who I used to work alongside a few years ago. We've got some tools. We've got all sorts of bits and pieces on the wall there, and coming into our Tim Holtz section. So we currently have a special on with Tim Holtz for this weekend only, and it's a lucky dip. 3 products for $10.
Wow.
And it's a lucky dip. So we do have, it's all hardware, but they're metals and all sorts of bits and pieces. 3 for $10 is a bit of a bargain.
It certainly is.
You'll find those on the website. What else have we got? Oh, I'm a big lover of Vicky Booten. I think everybody knows that. I've been doing some kits with her over the last couple of years. So we have quite a range here of Vicky Booten products, as well as alcohol inks and albums and journals all up along here.
You can never have too many journals.
No, and I've barely got any up there at the moment. They're looking a little light on. And then we have another little room here, which is our paper room and scrap effects room. So again, another Australian company that we love to support, and they are going great guns at the moment. So these are all collage paper.
Oh, we can see some familiar ones there. We can see Danny Scholes that we just had on, and we can see Michelle Logan's.
Absolutely. Neves in there as well. And they're all 15% off too until the end of the day. So all Scrap Effects products are 15% off online. So stamps and stencils, collage papers, art journals, silhouettes, all on 15% discount, which is great. We have got papers, and papers, and then some more papers, and they're all 15% off at the moment as well, which is a bargain.
So lots of 12 by 12s.
Lots of 12 by 12, lots of 6 by 6, lots of kits as well. 3/4 designs, the lovely Kiwi company.
Oh, yes, they're beautiful.
Here we go, some of their things, including some of their new collection, which may or may not have sold out, but they're all 15% off as well today.
Fantastic. Yeah, I don't think we've seen those over this weekend, so that's lovely.
Oh, these are just the best because a kit includes 6 materials to create 6 scrapbook layouts, including chipboard. Like that's a bargain. So you can add your own little touches, do your own little bits and pieces, but they also do mini album kits as well. So we've got a whole heap of those and card kits. Really, really good. And then we've got my shelves of inks and tools and mediums and bits and pieces. So we've got all sorts of things here, from trimmers to watercolours and collage papers, adhesives, you name it. We try and have a nice little collection.
How did this ever all fit at home?
I do not know. I do not know. We are absolutely. It's not too bad at the moment, but I think I've got a lot more stock coming in. I'm absolutely loving these at the moment. Neon is back in again, and it is absolutely hot. So we've got
fantastic.
plenty of neon colours. And Catherine Paula, which is a fantastic company out of the States. I'm loving these inks as well. I've been using those.
Stunning, yeah.
They're just so vibrant, and they're a gorgeous wet ink as well. So really, really good. So there we go. I'm going to flip around and wander back through. Oops, sorry, there's my kitchen that you don't need to see. So it's, Louise and myself. This is Louise. Louise is my bonus business partner. Louise and I do all the packing together and do everything here and run it all together. So having a ball is great. And we've got a big workroom which is full of customer orders at the moment. So it's an organised chaos as well. So
excellent. And so, Nellie, are you running classes there as well?
We do. Here in the studio, we do run classes once a month. I do what's called Class Week. So I teach my art journal class here to a regular bunch of ladies, as well as I do a card class. So this week is Class Week for me. On Wednesday, I taught a class. Thursday, I taught a class. Friday night till midnight. Yesterday, I taught a class. And then I've also done another online class today, which has been wonderful.
Oh, excellent. So you're doing some online classes?
We are. We love them. Once a month, I do an art journal class online. So they're only $26. They're a private Facebook group, and you can back as many times as you like. So this morning I filmed for 2 hours, did a full comprehensive art journal page. And then the ladies, the 50, 60-odd ladies who have joined in on the class can go back and watch it and slow it down and mute me and pause it and watch it over and over again. So,
excellent. So where's the best place to find details about that class?
Sure. You can jump online to nataliemay.com.au. There's a classes tab on the side that is really, really easy to navigate. All the classes, and you can go back and do other classes as well. So all the materials are listed there, everything that you need to create. And some of the classes we send you out a kit that might include a stencil, and you can kind of see what, get a bit of an idea on what we've done, the instructions. I was just going to say, this is what we have created today in class. We've got this
fantastic
little page, and we've had beginners in here through to more advanced, as well as well-established art journalers. It's a good fun class.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, lovely.
Indeed.
Excellent. So Natalie, was there anything else? Did you want to just run through those specials again?
I certainly can. So currently, until the end of today, I've got a little list on my wall here, a cheat sheet.
Handy.
We have got 15% off everything Christmas. Christmas cards, we have got Christmas stamps, Christmas papers, all of that's all 15% off. We have got 15% off all the scrap effects that I just showed you in there before. Alcohol inks, which we have got a huge range of alcohol inks at the moment. I've got this absolutely gorgeous little stand right here. All of those guys are 15% off, as well as stamps and stencils. So all the stamps and stencils that I walked around with earlier to show you on these walls behind me, they're all 15% off. The only things that are not 15% off are my things here. We already put those out at a fantastic price, so they're not on special. Lindy's Gang products, which I work alongside Lindy's, and they're all 15% off. We've got the 3 for $10 Lucky Dip for Tim Holtz. We've got Copic markers, $6.50 for Chow's, $10 for Sketches. What else was there? Oh, and there's a couple of other bits and pieces. There's so much on the website for this show to look after you guys. We thought, right, let's do that. We'll mark a few bits, give it good value for money, and we've got our no judgment postage, which is something that we've been doing for a couple of years, which is you order one time and pay for postage once. Then after that, you can add to your order. So if you come back online tonight and go, oh, you know what, I need double-sided tape, and I'm just going to throw that in, you don't need to pay postage twice. You can just order a second time, select no judgment at the checkout, and we're not going to charge postage twice. But postage is not free. And that's really important. So you just pay postage one time, but you can add to your order by selecting no judgment. Nice and easy.
Now, Nat, Denise from Luscious Labels was just asking, are your new rubber stamps mounted on foam?
They are cling stamps, so they have got a great little cling back to them, and they go onto acrylic blocks beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. So they are exactly the same as what Darkroom Door do, and there's a few other companies that also do something very similar with an red rubber stamp. So I think red rubber's got that beautiful classic.
There's just something about it, isn't there?
I know, definitely. So super proud of them, which is good. So you'll find those on the website under Products by Natalie May. Which is me.
Good place to put them. Excellent. And just looking ahead, what else might be coming out? Can you give us any hints?
Oh, look, I currently have, we've got major shipments on the way in of Art by Marlene and Tim Holtz. Of course, Mr. Timmy brought out his new colour overnight, so they're all in transit at the moment. We receive stock regularly, other than the little, supply chain issues that everybody's having at the moment. Very, very shortly, we will have a massive amount of stock coming in. I'm in the process of designing my November class for my art journal, which will be online soon. Well, it's online to buy now, but you can add to it. There is a kit online that I just did live on $20 double layout kit as a bit of a bargain. And I'm in the process of designing more stamps and stencils based on what you guys want, what my customer wants, because you're the one buying them. So that's really important.
Yeah.
So it's all good fun. We're having a ball here, loving it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, Natalie, thank you so much for joining us in our online show, and hopefully we can see you in person at one of our From Picture to Page Papercraft shows in 2022.
Fingers crossed. Do the right things, and everybody's it's all going to happen.
Yeah,
no worries.
Excellent. Now, Lisa just asked, do we need a code at checkout for any of those specials?
No, they're automatically at the checkout. Just click on the buttons, and I've done all the hard work for you. You just have to pop them in your cart and pop it through.
Excellent.
That easy.
Fantastic. Well, Natalie, thank you so much for joining us at Spring into Sandown.
Fantastic. Thanks, Michelle. Have a great weekend.
Thanks. So, yes, go and check out that Natalie May scrapbooking website. I think it's so lovely to have Australian designers that are creating products for us to do art journaling and card making and scrapbooking with. And it is so lovely to have somewhere else that we can go visit when we can finally get across to Adelaide. We're really looking forward to it. So, again, any questions, pop them here in the comments, and Natalie and myself will definitely get back to them. And otherwise, we will see you again soon. So this is Michelle signing off. We hope you have a crafty day.